The next group to be honored, the back-to-back state champions from Upper Scioto Valley. The Upper Scioto Valley High School girls of 93 and 94 set new standards for excellence, compiling a 53-1 record over 2 seasons while capturing consecutive state championships under Coach Mike Risner. The 93 title game was the longest girls basketball final in Ohio history at that point, with Upper Scioto Valley prevailing over Bishop Rosecrans in double overtime. The following year, they became the first school in Ohio history to win both the boys and girls state basketball championships in the same season. And here's a video about that team.
It's just a very special group that I had the opportunity to coach. Back in the 90s, we had very big for our community and our small school at the time, and still is. It's a real small community here, and got the opportunity to coach a lot of fine ladies, and it was just, all around 4 years great experience with these girls in high school. Well, with nowadays the way that the transfer portal, we didn't have that back then. We had these girls played together from the 5th and 6th grade on up. They all were great students. Every one of them, 1 through 12 on the varsity, was between a 3.2 and a 4.0 GPA, grade point average, and most of them played 3 sports also. So they were able to maintain that. So they were really coachable. I was able to coach them very hard. And, like I say, it was a real special 4 years, but the junior and senior year ended up with state championships. We won 43 games in a row. We beefed up our schedule a little bit the second year, and we lost a Division I team. And I think it really helped us, the schedule the second year. We were also 26-1. Pretty hard to describe it. Number one was 1993, the double overtime state championship game against Zanesville Rosecrans. That kind of put us on the map. It opened many doors for these girls afterwards. In their freshman and sophomore year, I had like 4 freshmen playing their freshman year, and we lost freshman and sophomore year to the eventual state runner-up both years. And we sophomore year we lost in overtime. I think it was to Buckeye Central, and then we got them back the following year in the regional finals. But we were the junior year when we finally kicked the door in. We won on Thursday night in Cleveland at Parma, and we ran into a snowstorm on Friday, and we were stranded in Cleveland for 5 days, and we didn't get the championship game in until Monday night, and we were only able to practice on Friday morning. There was a racket club nearby, and we waited the snow to go over there and get some ball handling, but there was no baskets. And we survived that. I had great leadership, and our seniors called together and they said, no matter when the call comes to play, we're going to win this thing. And it was just very special. Well, I had 3 great leaders. I had a nice senior class. Gwen Hurley, who went on and played at Kent State University for 4 years. She was the most valuable player in the 93 state tournament. She's also Division IV Player of the Year in 94. Tanya Burkett was the MVP of the tournament in 94. And Leanna Hicks was All-State for 2 years. She was my point guard. And then I had Jill Mizek and Heidi Smith and Courtney Beeman also were seniors in those years, and had a nice backup post player in Amy Williams, who her brother in 94 was Division IV Player of the Year in Ohio. So I had a real good mix in, and had 2 good role players that weren't, you could stick them in the fire. I think Courtney Beeman had 10 points in both state final games, and she was primarily a defensive player for me. But my stars, the big girls got keyed on, and she stepped up both years, and that was very, very special. My assistant coaches, Randy Page and Jenny Hicks, then, but also really like to thank the Hall of Fame committee, and a special shout out to Mike Coder, who was my assistant the year, last couple years I coached, and he came down to Columbus, put on a presentation for this team. He was not assistant coach on this team, but he watched us play. He was at a different school teaching during those times, but he came down to Columbus and put a presentation on and got us nominated, and I appreciate Mike very well.
Please welcome to the Ohio Basketball Hall of Fame the back-to-back state champion, Upper Scioto Valley Rams.